Welcome back to How to Cake It. I'm Yolanda, and July is coming. You know what that means. Not only is my birthday coming, but it's also HSN's birthday coming up. So today I'm gonna make not one, but 2 birthday cakes. One for me, because I always have to cake my own cake, and one for HSN, which I will be on July 1st, selling some products that I am really proud to get behind. For the first cake, I have 3 vanilla cakes, an 8-inch, a 7-inch, and a 6-inch. I'm just going to level them, remove the caramelization from the bottom, and layer them, because that's what I do. So the second cake is same sizes of cake, but there's going to be 4 layers of each. And now I'm going to do the same level and layer. Okay, so I'm just gonna clean up and then I'm gonna simple syrup. There's a lot of cleaning up in cake decorating. It's not all glamour. Simple syrup time, I'll go like this. Woo! I'm gonna do something really exciting in these cakes. I am using Yum Crumbs, which is a product that I love. All these crumbs have different flavor profiles, and I'm gonna use them on the inside and the outside of the first birthday cake, and then just on the inside of the second birthday cake. It's time to put together. First, I'm going to spread on some Italian meringue buttercream, some of the berry blue Yum Crumbs. Ooh, that is satisfying. Do you see that? I mean, I hope that you see that, because, well, that's why you're here. And now I'm going to place the second layer on top. I think I'm gonna do the caramelization up. Okay, now I've got to make sure to fill in the space along the side, so I'll just press the buttercream in. I might need some more, and I'll just go straight into crumb coating. I might as well. Okay, now I'm moving on to the 7-inch. Same exact process. I'm gonna move in with my cherry pie Yum Crumbs. What I like about this is in one cake, I'm gonna have 3 different flavor profiles just based on the Yum Crumbs I'm adding, because all the cakes are vanilla with vanilla Italian meringue buttercream, but each one will taste different because of the crumbs. This tier will be the birthday cake flavor. Okay, to the fridge. Okay, for the second birthday cake, I have chocolate eclair. Hello. I have strawberry shortcake, and I have birthday cake. Birthday cake it is. All right, 7-inch strawberry shortcake. Okay, it's time for chocolate eclair. Now that my crumb coat is chilled, it's time to ice the cake. For this, I'm using a large straight spatula. I'm gonna use the spatula to apply my buttercream to the sides of the cake. Now, you wanna apply a generous, even amount, because we're gonna use the spatula and the bench scraper to smooth it out and scrape away the excess. To remove the excess buttercream that builds up along the top, you're gonna use a large straight spatula, and you're gonna kind of come in for a landing. You want it to be parallel with the cake. You're just going to drag that extra buttercream in toward the center of the cake, but not going all the way across. I've never landed a plane, but I feel like it should be this smooth. If you are not confident about icing a cake perfectly smooth, then there are some things you can do. With these spatulas, you can create different textures. So that's what I'm gonna do. You still wanna ice your cake on the sides and the top, and then we're gonna add some texture. I'm gonna use this small offset spatula, and I'm gonna create stripes in the buttercream. You just wanna use the tip of the spatula and just sort of drag it up on the buttercream, and you want to overlap. So you're not looking for perfect stripes, and you're working quite gently. You don't want to dig in. And the greatest thing about these textures is if you're unhappy, you could just keep going over that area. Coming in for a landing. Oh, I love this. I really love this. Okay, let me get the other 2. Now I'm gonna create the same texture, but back and forth or horizontally along the cake instead of vertically. Same idea, tip of the spatula, and you can overlap just as you did with the vertical stripes. For the third texture, I'm gonna do little curly cues. So I like to think about it as constantly drawing the letter C in different directions all over the buttercream. Same idea, tip of the spatula, and we're not gonna dig deep. Okay. I'm gonna add more yum crumbs on the outside as the decoration. I mean, they're so pretty. They pretty much look like sprinkles and they taste better. I kind of want parts of it to go up the cake so you can, just like sprinkles, you can sort of guide them. Ah, mommy! Okay. For the second birthday cake, I'm gonna be rolling out 4 different colors of fondant into sheets, and then later I'm gonna cut out circles that look like confetti and use them to decorate the cake. I'm gonna cut circles out of all 4 colors of fondant, and I'm cutting 3 different sizes. Now I'm going to coat each color of circles with disco dust. So now it's time to put dots on. I'm putting the largest dots on the largest tier, the medium dots on the medium tier, and the smallest dots on the smallest tier. A sort of confetti pattern on the cake as if these confetti dots have been thrown. So it's a really easy way to decorate a cake because, you know, even though I have my ruler by my side all the time, you don't need a ruler. And also because each dot is covered in a different glitter except these ones, this way you won't cross-contaminate. You could focus on one color at a time. Okay, so now I'm going to, I don't need glasses. I'm going to assemble the smaller, simpler birthday cake. Assembling a buttercream cake can be tricky, but because of the sort of rustic, carefree nature of this cake, it's going to be a breeze. And the best part is because of the heights of these cakes, we don't need boards, we don't need dowels. So I'm gonna spread a little bit of buttercream on my beautiful cake stand. And then I'm just gonna run a knife under the edge of the cake. And then what I like to do is use a larger spatula, wedge it or slide it perfectly underneath, and that will help me lift. Okay. And you wanna leave the spatula under until you feel like your cake is centered, which I think it is, and then you can use another spatula to help release the bottom spatula. See that? The top of the bottom cake has buttercream, but it's very cold right now. Always wanna stack a cake when it's cold. So I'll spread a little bit of buttercream. Same idea. We're gonna use the spatula to help, except this time we have to let go of the cake. So I have my hand underneath. I can put my thumb on the crumbs and pull the spatula out. This cake is on the smaller side, so I could even use the smaller spatula. Hand underneath, and then I need to be on my tippy toes to do this, but center that cake. Oh, I didn't put buttercream. Did you see what I did? No, look, I got crumbs. Okay, I'm gonna scrape away the crumbs. Center the cake, and then slowly let it drop. There we go. Look how sweet this is. Unlike the first birthday cake, this cake does need dowels, which is why each cake is built on a board. So what I need to do is mark the top of the cake, cut the dowels to the exact height, and then I'll move the cake over and insert the dowels, and then I'll repeat. Insert one dowel, straight down, and then I use a food coloring marker to mark where it meets the top of the cake. And then I use that mark to mark the rest of the dowels and cut them all to the same height. Now I'm going to insert the dowels. Okay, so I'm going to carefully lift this board and place it onto this cake stand. Woo! This is the trickiest tier because I'm short. Okay, here we go. Oh! It's there. Okay, wait, we have to set up for a party now. HSN deserves a party, and so do I. I'm so excited. Okay, yay! Now I get not one, but 2 slices of cake. Okay, look at that. You see the yum crumbs inside? Okay, I'm having birthday cake, flavored birthday cake, and I love it. If you don't have a cake cutting stool, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, ready? Oh yeah, this one has the chocolate eclair crumbs. It's just, like double the flavor. I just realized that I'm being rude. I am eating HSN's birthday cake without them. What am I doing? Happy birthday, HSN, and I will see you very soon. Now, how do I get this on a plane?